Hi, so I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Normally I was not going to do this at 9:30 nope, 10 o'clock at night. I was originally gonna do this in the day, but just addressing the Minnesota crisis we're dealing with right now. It's been hard to live lately. As a Minnesotan myself, witnessing this and experiencing this every day for the last weeks. Yeah. So hi, I'm Tabitha. I crochet, I knit, I spin yarn. I want to dye yarn eventually, so that will be something. I've been crocheting for a few years. My 3rd year anniversary will be in May. I normally crochet wearable stuff. I crochet just house decor, just like items. I don't really do stuffed animals. I tried doing it one time, but it looked like this. It was a dinosaur pattern for at the time. This was senior year in high school for me when I was doing this. We were doing like a toys drive thing. Everyone was like, "Hey, let's make stuffed animals." I attempted it and I did not do very well. So I said, "No more stuffed animals ever again. They look horrendous." I gave it to the purple dinosaur you saw in the photo. I gave that to my little cousin, and we have not seen that since. I don't know where it went. It's somewhere in her homes. So, yeah. And then this year this last May, I started knitting. So it's been almost a year now. I made a few things. I made sleeves for a dress for my rent fair, as you see here. I made hats. I don't have the hat I was gonna talk about in here for a minute. I left that in my room. Sorry. It is like I stated. It's 10:30. It's like 10 o'clock at night. My brain. I just woke up from sleeping. So yeah, I made some clothes stuff out of it. I made hats. I am currently working on. So I made the Pioneer gloves by Kelly McClure on Ravelry. I can put the pattern down in the description. Or here's the thingy. Um, so I made these gloves for him, for my friend Beta. Um, I have to ship this shit out to Germany. Oh gosh, I never did customs before, so this will be an interesting process. And it's just yarn, so I don't know how customs can just be like, can't mail it to him. What do you mean? It's freaking yarn, people. So yeah, I did this flat palm thing. I don't know, you can see that well. It's dark as hell in this damn room. So yeah, I made like this flat palm thing on the gloves. That was unintentional. I didn't realize when I was working on the pattern I was supposed to continue the ribbing process, and my brain was like, nope, we're just fucking doing it as we go. So I said fuck it. I'm keeping the flat. I actually like it like this, to be honest. Like I like the ribbing type of way, and then the flat palm. I like that. So I don't regret this mistake. I actually like it. I want to make myself a pair of these gloves as well. I have some yarn I'm going to make with this. So then, along with the Pioneer gloves, I am making the sock head hat as well. I am almost sorry. I thought there was dog hair on here. My grandparents' dog hair loves to be all over my shit when I go over to their house. Um. So yeah, I'm making the matching sock head hat. I'm currently on the body right now, so I'm not very far from being done. It's just I have like fifth. I can't even think what row I'm like on 23, I think. So I have 40 something rows left. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna try to guess it right. I cannot do basic. I'm supposed to do 72 rows for the 9 inches that it calls for the pattern. So, um, yeah, I still got a bit to go, but I started this body Sunday. And then I worked on it a little bit today, so I'm getting there. I'm already almost at the halfway point. Which I planned for this knitting vlog. I was going to do kind of like a knit with me situation for a little bit. Um, So yeah, if you guys are not knitting or not doing your project yet, I suggest you can grab your project, grab a cozy drink of yours. Mine would be tea, but I have to go make that in a second if I'm gonna do that. So yeah. Like I said, I normally would not start this vlog this late at night, but also, as I stated in the beginning of the video, very exhausting, very mentally draining, emotionally. Just I'm living in a situation that I should not really be making this video right now, but it's kind of one of my few things that's kind of getting is starting to get me going again. There's no lost in hope and all that with the situation. People are standing up to this. People are protesting, whether it's fiber art wise, being there for your neighbors, all that. Mine is I am doing my knitting wise. I started the oops, everything is just falling out. I will show these projects later on in the video. Knowing myself, I'm probably gonna make this an hour-long video in general. If I don't, editor me will say otherwise. Or as you can tell by the time of the video, I probably didn't, but I'm just gonna hope I did. Anyways, so I am doing the Melt the Ice pattern by Yarn Cult, and I went to the event that Needles and Skein hosted for this retreat and all that stuff. It was fun. I met a couple of people. I seen a couple of people. My favorite yarn store is providing a lot of yarn right now. Muse 2320. The store owner is dyeing a lot of more red yarn right now for these hats. I just bought myself this red yarn on Sunday when I went down to the yarn shop's social hour. I normally go there a lot, and I'm gonna be living right down the street from that yarn shop soon, so I'm excited. I'm gonna be making a hat for myself eventually. I have like 5 skeins of this loops and thread impeccable yarn. So actually, these 5, I can make 5 hats out of these because the pattern calls for about 200 yards of yarn, so I can make 5 of these because I have 5 skeins of my yarn. I tried doing the crochet pattern, but the way it was, I couldn't do it. It was like it's slip stitch ribbing, but I don't know how many people actually did the crochet version. I just bought it to also support this stuff. So I said, no, even if I don't make it, at least my money is going towards the money that is going to be going towards. So I'm not complaining. It's just a me problem with the pattern. It's not the pattern designer. It's just me. I think I at least started that hat like 3 times. It took me third try to finally figure out what was going on, but I just did not have the patience that day, so that's why I found it easier just to knit it. I'm so glad I know how to knit because I would have been like, crap, I am freaking screwed. I would have been like, frick, I can't do it, crap. But I can because I can knit. So yeah, this is gonna be probably an hour-long video, I hope. So even whenever I do tonight, I'm still gonna record throughout the day tomorrow. I think we're gonna do for now we're gonna do just a knit with me situation, or just do a project with me situation. So I'm gonna set everything up and we'll get going. I got my tea, but it is obviously very hot, as you can see. So I am just going to let that cool down for a little bit. It's probably gonna take like 20-30 minutes. I don't like it very hot. I am just one of those just like it just right type of people. But yeah, the tea I show in the previous clips, that is Mio's 2320's tea. That's like Strawberry Moon is my favorite tea out of all the ones that I try so far from her. So anyway, let's get knitting. I'm gonna talk for a minute while I'm sitting here knitting. I guess some fun facts about me while I'm knitting. I do continuation. Nope, I can't talk. I have pronunciation. I have a little bit of speech problem, a little bit, so I apologize. I cannot pronounce some stuff very well. I'm going to obviously continent. Nope. Nope. Continental. I give up. That's the style I do. And then I found out the other day, like last Thursday, I do I forgot what it's called. I don't pearl knit normally. I do it like instead of going over, which I didn't know that's what most people do. I pearl under. Like I do it. I'm not gonna actually I'm gonna undo it, but like I go under instead of over, which I didn't know people did that. I didn't realize that's how you knit. That's how you technically purl, but everyone knits and crochets everyone does everything differently. So I guess I think I was just complaining how my purling is slow because at the time of doing this, I was working on this brim, which, mind you, this is 4 inches of brim, by the way. The pattern is free, so you could just look at it. I don't know if I'm technically breaking the pattern rule of talking about it or not, but yeah, the size I'm doing a large, so the pattern said to do 4 inches of brim, so I did this back and forth 50 rows. I think this is like 50 rows if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is 50 rows of just ribbing, and then I have to do 72 rows of body, and then that's when I will do the decrease. So yeah, but but yeah, sorry, my brain's trying to figure out what it wants to say, and it's absolutely struggling to its best right now. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this hat project done on. No, 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 no. That's why I should not put too many stitches in. I need to remind myself, don't put so many stitches to the edge of the needle or else everything will slide off. Because this is a loop. Um, I guess for people who do want this, if anyone is just watching out of curiosity, like if they are just watching different people just knitting and all that stuff and they want, I would say my suggestion starter, this is just me saying that because this is my set of needles that I bought. Well, technically, I have two sets of the same thing because I am making a dress that needs a lot of the cording. So I bought a second set. It was unintentional. The reason why I ended up I have two sets of the same knitting needles because I thought I lost my original set of knitting needles, so I was like, crap, I have to go buy another one. But then, ta-da! I ended up finding the other set, and now I just use both. I use all the longest cables possible for my dress I'm working on. I'm gonna get to that in a second. So, I already forgot what I was talking about. Oh, so I guess if anyone wants to, like, if they want like a cheap, like a decently affordable, but I say these knitting needles are pretty decent in my opinion. I have not tried anything else. Um my next set of knitting needles I want to get is the ChowGoo 4-inch needles, the stainless steel. Those are they are definitely an investment, so I am going to wait a while. But yeah, I did the same thing like when like maybe 2024, I bought my first pair of tulip crochet hooks. I bought the pink ones. And then last year, I bought my purple set, which I made the stationery kit for. So I just finished this last week, matter of fact. I it was just the white. Actually, let me show the inside. So it was mainly, yeah, so this is what it looks like, by the way. I'm so proud of that. When I first saw people were just making like stationery kits, I'm like, I'm gonna make myself one, and it's gonna be the biggest thing I ever seen in my life for a stationery kit. So, last year it was just the white. I didn't have these two. I didn't have this. I only or this. I only had this without the embroidery, and just all my hooks. But yeah, so these are like my scrap and small project pockets. This one's already getting full, so I think these are just gonna be my scrap yarn pockets. Stitch marker holder, as you can see, more stitch markers in here. My needle holder, my tape measure that I left in my room again for the 100th time for the week. My scissors, my crocheted hooks, um, This is my biggest one I have. This is like my blanket crochet hook, which I'm planning on. I'm hoping, depending how much I get done with this hat, I want to work on the melt the ice hat patterns, and then hopefully mine eventually. So that's my goal for this video, is to hopefully get to the hats because I really want to work on them. I I just feel I can't get myself to finish anything unless I finish my friend's gift first, because this is a priority right now. So yeah. Anyway, so I bought these hooks last year after I found out they were only just exclusively sold in Japan, until like a couple weeks later they decided to sell them on Amazon. I'm like, bruh. But yeah, so this is the purple set, and they don't have as many hooks as the pink set. The pink set has half sizes. This one only has like, what's this one here? This is a 3.5. This one is a 3. This one is a 2 2.5, 2 2.20, and then 2 millimeters. So like my pink set has this up to here, but then they don't do. There's only like 4, 5, and 6. There was no half sizes in between, which that's what all of these were for originally. Because I thought when Tulip was gonna release the purple version, they were gonna do the half size as well. So I was making myself prepare for it. But as you can see, no. And then yeah, my DPNs are just in here because I end up using. I'm just using these right now a lot. I didn't expect myself to use these DPNs a lot, but they were supposed to be for my sock project I was gonna make later on this year. I'm gonna talk about my sock project as well. Um, or not my sock. I'm gonna talk about my different projects I'm doing this year. I kind of made like a generalized. I made like a generalized list, so I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. So yeah, then I have my. I bought this crochet hook set. I bought it from a cheap set as well. I just have I just kept them I'm keeping them as backup, but I have my tulips now, so I guess I really don't need. I only just the only thing I took out of this cheap set of crochet hooks is the 8 millimeter, because I don't have one. But I might replace this soon with this the Michaels version of the hooks. I think this is like I think this is my 10 millimeter hook. So, because I just know I bought the biggest size for my blankets. So yeah, yes, while I was sitting here talking about project and all that. So, I'm so my list for the year is here. Editor me is probably gonna scroll through and just show the list. So, yeah, you probably notice the summer months is not very. There's not a lot. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for July and August. I think I have a little bit more in July than August, but yeah. Um, If you keep, yeah, as you probably notice, you guys obviously see there's something that's called Winter Constellation Ball Gown Project. So, I started this last year. That I went to, like, I spent a few weeks buying all the yarn. That it's deluxe merino yarn by Loops and Thread. I was not going to spend like $500 on yarn. I would just use nice yarn for this dress project, but I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I think it's like $10 a skein. I have at least spent $200 on yarn alone for that project. Plus my nicer yarn I'm gonna use for the dress project too. I'm making like a capelet. I'm making a hood that goes with the capelet. I have ideas. I made myself draw the project design out, posted right here. I made myself draw it out because, as you can see, there's a lot of mathematical. I had to put some math into that project a little bit. So I am making the dress based off the hoop skirt that I have. I was gonna try to add some ruffles to like ruffly layer underneath. Low-key, I might try to make my own petticoat for the dress, but sewing isn't Sewing was my first thing I ever did as a kid. I was taught sewing at 7 years old, so but then I have my own sewing machine and all that stuff. I actually for my 16th birthday I reconstructed this dress I had here freshman year. Nope, 10th grade. I had this dress here that I had for homecoming, and then I reconstructed it to this dress for my 16th birthday because I was like, I'm changing this dress up. I do not like, no, I don't like how this dress looks. I think I bought it at Goodwill's. So I thrifted the dress, and it's still in my possession to this day. It's just sitting in my closet. I don't even know if it fits me anymore. 16, 16-year-old me, that was almost 4 years ago. I am going to be 20 this spring. So, yeah. Yes, ignore my stuffiness. I don't know why. I think this couch is covered in dog hair still, and my parents have not properly vacuumed it, so there's probably dog stuff. There's probably dog hair all over this couch. I'm allergic to dogs, or at least the dog dander and all that stuff. So it's trust me, when I do see dogs, it's hard to kind of resist them. I just try to remember to take medication if I'm going to be around dogs or at my grandparents' house alone. So yeah, yeah, I'm surprised for almost it being almost 11 o'clock at night. I'm very chatty now. My brain is kind of woken up, and my tea is still hot as you can see. I should not put my tea in that thermal cup. That was obviously a dumb idea. I just don't have no big mugs I want to put my tea in. Actually, that is a lie. I lied. I might have a mug. Wait. Hold the thought. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you something cool with this mug. Make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna show you something cool. I got this mug when I was like um middle school, so I don't know if it's gonna work still. We're gonna see. I'm just spilling. I don't know if it works anymore. I was like, I don't like that sound. I just heard a random sound, sorry. I don't know if it's working anymore. I might have to buy a new one. I think it's probably. Oh, nope, there you go. Yeah, it's like one of those heated changing mugs, so. I am such a dork for these, but also I am a very astronomy lover, so. Yeah, I have not used this mug in a long time. I'm so glad I brought it out now, because my yarn shop I go to normally was selling these mugs. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, I forgot these. I have this exact mug at my house." So, as you obviously could tell, my zodiac sign is Gemini. But yeah, so cool. I love this mug. I realize now, this can get cooler a little quick. So this means this canister can just it can cool it can stay warm for me at least, and while my coffee mug I can actually drink the damn thing. I didn't even know if I actually want to sit here for like 40 minutes to wait, because that purple canister takes forever. That's more of a travel mug. I don't know why I put my drink in that. I think because I just didn't want to fill multiple cups of tea, so I was like, let me just put in a canister and just call it a day. Um, yeah. So I talked about my pro. So yeah. Oh, I guess speaking of, so my dress constellation dress, I am gonna embroider every single constellation of the North Hemisphere winter constellation. So I'm gonna embroider that on the dress when I get the dress done. It's a very ambitious project. People are telling me that's gonna at least take me 2 years. Yes, it probably will take me 2 years if I keep hyperfixating, because if I keep working on other stuff besides the dress. I'm going to make a video for when I work on the winter constellation dress because I want to get it done by one of these winters. And I didn't realize the fiber community in my state also they enter their stuff into the state fair. I feel like I would want to do that at some point. I went to the state fair for the very first time last year. Very crowding and expensive. My goodness. But I guess that's the economy these days, isn't it? Yeah. Um. So yeah, I'm I'm just rowing. I'm just flowing here at this point. Yeah. This is 11 o'clock at night me, and yeah, I hope this will last till the next morning because I don't want the video just to be me sitting here talking on the couch. I actually want to. I'm probably gonna go like to my Barnes and Noble tomorrow or something and just knit. That's what I've been doing. I don't know. This is just gonna be a week. This is just gonna be a week of my life. Like just this is gonna be a whole entire week vlog, or this is just gonna be maybe a couple days or whatever. Today and tonight and tomorrow in the day. It depends. I will. I'm still. I'm just winging it at this point, as most people probably do these days, or at least somewhat have a structure in the idea, but it just kind of just winging it. That's why I do a lot. Like when I make projects for myself, I just wing it. Um, if you want an example of that, here's my prom dress from senior year. Here's my Pride outfit for last year, and then my Ren Fair outfit. I kind of just wing it a lot. I don't. It's coordinated. It's planned and coordinated, but it's not at the same time. It's kind of just 50-50. Depends how I feel. So yeah. Um. Brain. My brain is trying to think, but also like I said, it's literally 10:52 at night. I really like I was literally going yeah, literally as I stated in the beginning of the video, I was going to record in the day, but there a lot just happened today. I won't repeat what I said in the beginning because you guys already kind of got the point, and probably because a lot of people's been talking about it too over the internet, as everyone obviously should. So yeah, I know that was not a very long knit with me clip for earlier, but I kind of thought about it while I was sitting here. I'm like, oh wait, let me actually talk about more stuff real quick because I left some details out. So yeah, goal is right now, at least for this video, finish my friend's gift, get it sent out by at least next week. This is the last week of January. Um, as you probably see on my February, or at least on my February list, I'm supposed to be making my grandmother some slippers. She has been asking me for a couple of years if I can make her some. I wasn't very confident in doing other people's sizes. But I think I could kind of figure out. I looked at the pattern a little bit for the sailor slippers because I bought them the other night. I bought the pattern the other night because I'm making myself a pair as well because Burr is cold in this state right now, and my apartment is 50-50, depending it wants to be cold or not want to be cold. But I hope when I'm on my own though, in my actual apartment, this is my parents. Hopefully in my apartment, the insulation and all that stuff will be a little better. It should be. It's an art studio, so I'm very excited to move. To be honest, I get to spread my wings. I get to decorate all my stuff. If you guys want, you guys could suggest like apartment ideas I should crochet or knit for my apartment. I have a few ideas as you saw on the list. For February, for next month, I was gonna do tap. Nope, I have to relook at it now because I have in the back of my head a little enough, but not enough to just say at the top of my head. So yeah, I am going to do mirror decor garland. I have one right now, but I don't really like how it looks. So I'm gonna do a garland, I'm gonna do tapestry, and then I'm gonna do curtain holders. Um I did not put a lot for March. Dang. I would just mainly put like more. Oh, I guess I have the lavender bouquet. Oh, I already mentioned. Okay. I'm just looking back through them. Okay, so for May, I have car related stuff. I have decorated my car a little bit last year, so here's my steering wheel I made. It looks horrendous now, so I did granny squares as you can see in that photo, but I'm gonna do more of a straight and then just sew it on so it's like it covers the full thing because the thing moves around a lot and it's cold right now. And so when I put my hand on that steering wheel where it's exposed by the cold, it does not feel good on my hands. I'm like, oh dang, I really need to do better construction on the steering wheel. But it's gonna suck in the summer because it'll be warm and then my hands will be sweaty. Yeah, and I can live. I also made these head covers too. I'm going to redo those. I do not like how they look. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I think I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna do more squarish. So, and then I'm gonna embroider on them because I've just been embroidering on them a lot. So, finally, can I finally drink my tea? Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can finally drink my tea, y'all. Cause y'all, there's still steam coming out of this thing. I mean, good job. I'm so glad I got a travel mug, but it's taking a little too long for my liking. But yeah, I don't like my seat cover. I don't like how they look. People were asking me if I was gonna crochet like full on seat covers. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I just want to do more of the head covers, if anything, because crochet seat covers as a lot, and yeah, that's gonna take me forever because I don't want to do it in granny stitch. I want because if I'm gonna do it, I want to do it in a way I'm going to enjoy it, and I don't even want to make seat covers low key. And I probably should line them because my seats are a mess. I'm going to after this winter's over, I'm car washing the hell out of my car. I'm going to fix my car a little bit because my door handle snapped off, so I still have to fix that. Ugh, it was really cold out when I did that. When I accidentally snapped it off the door, I was like, ah, shit. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. But also, don't be an idiot and go outside like at 12 o'clock at night and just try to make sure your car starts because you forgot to turn on your car after all day. My car's an '06 and it's a manual too, so. Yeah, I drive a manual, by the way. I know, that's not very common these days, probably. I'm very grateful I know how to drive a manual, so now I can drive automatic and manual. I love my car though. I love it. She's my baby. I think everyone says that about their car, at least if they love their car that much. I love decorating her. I weirdly enough, I have a habit. My one of my family members got me in the habit of naming cars, like or my mom's car. We named her Eloise from Bridgerton because that car has a bunch of bells and whistles. So we're like, you're a very proper bitch. So yeah, Eloise, my mother's car is very proper. She's a very proper gal. She is very white. She's very pearly color. She's a Pathfinder. I didn't. Yeah, my wording did not. She does a Pathfinder, a very sparkly one. She just having some troubles right now. The cold is not. She's not doing too well with the cold. And then here's my car on was Saturday. I think Friday or Saturday morning at like 7 in the morning. Negative 20 degrees outside. My mom's car was not working, so I went to go turn on mine. Jade is my car. That's what I named her because she's like a light green. Well, she is a light green color, but Jade turned on, and I was like, "How are you turning on in negative 20? Well, older cars for the win, I guess." The reason why my mom's car is struggling to also turn on because the battery absolutely sucks life. It does not. Yeah, and also my mom did not turn on her car when it was really cold the other night, so her car absolutely refused to turn on. I had to have a friend come help me get the hood was stuck. Like it was that cold that the hood would not open. It opened, and then we thought the hood broke because it will not close properly, but it did. I got it to close this morning. And I got the car to start this morning. And I drove it around for like 40 miles to make sure it works. So, and I just spilled tea on myself. Good God. This is typical me. I can be clumsy sometimes. I'm glad I didn't trip yet in this video. So, I mean, um, uh, I'm knocking on wood for later on this video because I'm probably going to fall. I probably will fall later. So, but yeah. So I can let you guys are probably still doing your projects. I'm just sitting here just yapping and all that stuff. As most do, as I noticed from all my this is I don't know if I want to consider no, I'm considering this more as a vlog because I'm gonna do more stuff tomorrow. I'm probably giving off knitting podcasts right now because I'm not doing much really, so yeah. Um I guess it's just yeah, this is just a knitting vlog. I'm just sitting here talking right now because it's night. Obviously, I don't want to go. Nothing is obviously open, and I apologize if you can hear my sink in the background. My father is awake doing stuff, so I don't think he's aware that I'm just recording in here. You would think everyone would be asleep by now. Nope, not the nocturnal people. The nocturnal people just do their own thing. So, yeah. I'm I probably will stop talking again and I will probably have us go back to knitting. So right now I'm about to finish this row again. Actually, I will tell y'all how many rows I have left in a second. I have a yarn bowl by the way if anyone's wondering. I just have stuff in it right now. So, yep, typical me. I have all my yarn labels and my yarn skein labels. At least all the yarn like my yarn store ones, not like Lips and Thread. Who gives a crap about that exactly? I am kidding. No hate to the Lips and girlies. Do what you gotta do. Even though I love Big Twist with a passion. I love crocheting Big Twist. Actually, this case is Big Twist. When the reason why I was able to finish this because also the purple that I needed came back, so I was able to finish this. I'm so happy that it came. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so glad Michael's actually at least is keeping some of the yarn continuable in their stores. I know not all people like Michael's. I absolutely but between Hobby Lobby and Michael's, I rather go to Michael's also because it's closer to me. I mean, we have a Hobby Lobby in my city, but I'm just not a big Hobby Lobby person, so I mainly go to Michael's if I go anything for craft related. And also because I use my mother's voucher points all the time. I guess for next month, I have two gifts I need to worry about more is my best friend's birthday gift because his birthday's at the end of the month, and then my grandmother's gift. They're both gonna take all month long. I'm not gonna lie. If this, I'm supposed to give this to my German friend on the 8th. That was terrible timing on my end, and hopefully he forgives me for this. I think he sound like he did, but I overthink a lot, so yeah. So I so yeah, this was supposed to be I'm supposed to give this to him on the 8th. Oops. But also I didn't realize customs is gonna take 2 weeks to get to him, so I was like, ah crap. Terrible timing on me again, but hey. I'm glad I got the yarn when I did, because this is a gorgeous ass red. This dark red is gorgeous. If it's sunny tomorrow, I will show y'all this stuff in the light. Probably in my room, because the sun doesn't even reach my out here until like late spring. The sun kind of sets this way, so like you can get the sun in this direction towards the end of the day, like 8 o'clock ish. Um, I don't know why I just grabbed my phone for it. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think, y'all. It's hard to think sometimes. That's why talking is a good thing. Alright, even if I'm just talking to you guys, if it's helping at least. But also, girl is just yapping. I'm just a very yappy girl. I've been like that since I was born, thanks. Or since I was able to talk. That was a terrible joke. Anyways, we're gonna count. I'm gonna count how many rows I have real quick. I have 27 rows. I'm almost to the halfway point, people. We're almost to the halfway point. Actually, I figure what I need to look at my phone for. No, I don't. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I guess you guys probably seen on this thing. There's a thing that says sweater dress, and then winter gloves and sailor slipper. The sailor slippers are not gonna get started this week. I already know that. Actually, I'm underestimating myself. I could get it done this week. If only I could stop talking. But also, this video will help me probably push on the final stretch of this week. I will probably get it done. I guess while I'm sitting here talking about this, so the sweater dress I'm working on. This was supposed to be a Christmas dress, but as you can see here, it's sitting in front of me. So this dress in front of me supposed to be done by I messed up the first time. My Instagram followers that are from my Instagram, y'all seen the debacle over there. But anyways, I'm gonna show a photo in here. Yeah, it's like this big on me, and I'm like, how did I do that? I guess that's why when you know how to crochet in worsted weight, but you don't know how to knit. Put two and two together. That my brain didn't do that. I overshot the stitch count. I was like, I need way more than I thought. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Anyway, so I think I'm like here on myself. Like I'm starting from like above my knee a little bit. So I'm like, I think I'm like here right now. And it'd be like an off the shoulder sweater dress. So the dress go from here, like from my thighs to here. Oops. To here. And then do the off the shoulder. I might do sleeves on them. I'm supposed to make two other versions of this dress, but I think I'm gonna do differently with the two other sleeves with those dresses. I don't know. I think I might do no. I might just do it off the shoulder sleeve. I think for my purple one, I'm just gonna do off the shoulder, like no sleeves on it, just the off the shoulder, and then my that's for the purple. Yeah, I said the purple dress, and then the pink one, I might do more of a. I don't know. I think both of them I don't want those. No, because I kind of want like a bubble, like kind of like tight, and but then it kind of like expands into it, like kind of has like a bubble shape at the bottom. I guess I don't know how to word it. That's why that's what I want to do. Oh, I almost lost stitches off that needle. Oops. So that's what I want to do with that one. There's so many stitches on this thing. I'm hoping at least in this video I will get this hat done because I really want to get this shipped out to him. This is literally excuse me. This is literally the end of the month now. Like I said, I was supposed to send this to him like the beginning of the month, and I made a very bad mistake. So I don't think my friend is getting this till like halfway of February. Like I said, if my friend is watching this, and actually Loki, he better not be watching this right now. I'm gonna try to tell him don't watch this right now until he gets his present because I don't want this to be spoiled for him. So hopefully he will not hate me for 2 weeks for doing that, but he's a good friend, so I'm assuming he'll understand. I'm gonna just sit here and keep knitting, y'all. And then I will let y'all, and then it probably will, this next time I talk in it probably will be the next morning, so Hello, y'all. As you can see, it's the next day here. And editor me realized last night, this video was already an hour long. So I accidentally already jinked myself last night. I was like, oops. So I guess I am going to end the video here. And then I'm going to start the next video probably. So I promise this next video is gonna be a vlog, but I hope y'all did like the podcast though. I was not kidding when I said I yap a lot. And I quite literally meant a lot, as you can tell by the length of this video. So, hope y'all liked the video. If y'all want to see more of my stuff, make sure you guys subscribe. And make sure you guys also smash the like button as well. So yeah, I guess this is it for this first video of mine. And I hope to see y'all again soon. Bye, you guys.